Hi everyone, I am Tara and I would like to welcome you all back to my channel Spiritual Talk with Spirit Mother. Today we're going to talk about self-awareness and self-empowerment and how the two come together. Before I get started, I just ask that you go and read my YouTube description of my channel, and it will give you a better understanding as to what my channel is about. I actually had someone uh, comment to me with regards to the language, the light language, and sometimes it's like it comes out that I may seem angry, but I actually kind of laugh afterwards because there is an aspect of me. It's not so much angry, and they said that some may think that I've just put a hex on them. I've never put a hex on anyone, and I'm not going to start. We'll start off today. I actually have a music bowl. Okay. So we're going to start off today with the music bowl. My first time not doing this, but bringing it to my video. Okay, why I chose self-awareness is, well, because of the comment that was made with regards to my language. As I had stated before, my language comes off as being very cheerful and it's like enlightening, and it's all enlightening, and that's why I say feel it, because when it seems angry or aggressive, it's not really that. It's just kind of like wake up and how do I explain it? As I stated before, okay, the reason why I call myself Spirit Mother is because I am very connected with Spirit. I'm connected with the spirits around me, with the ancestors, the angels, the guides, what have you, and like the ancient, okay? And they speak in the languages. And we've been trying for a long time for everyone to come together in peace and harmony. So self-awareness is being aware of oneself, being aware of your emotions, being aware of whether they are your emotions or if they're emotions of someone else. Now, when this happens to me, I am very well aware of it. I am very much in control. I'm connected. As you can see, I am very, excuse me, sorry. I am very aware of what's happening to me right now. I'm very connected. I don't have a problem with it. That's why I said at the beginning of this that I asked that you go and read the description of my channel, and it would help you to understand what my channel is all about, because it's not all about love and light. It's about the aspect of waking up to be aware of oneself, be aware of our actions, be aware of our words, being aware of our surroundings and others' energy, so that we can take and like sometimes like we're transmuting all the time. It's like you get something come at you and it's like you got to transmute it. Either it's good or it's bad. It's all of being aware. And when we are aware, sorry about that, when we are aware, it's easier to connect with ourselves. And when we connect with ourselves, that's when we become self-empowered. We have self-empowerment. When I shared that the other day with regards to the religion and ignorance, and it was like I was angry. It wasn't so much that I was angry. It was kind of like you get a short fuse and you watch it for so long. And when someone professes to be one way or another, and then they say, well, it's only us or me or what have you, it's like, wait a minute, that's the ego talking. Okay. I am going to say it again. When somebody treats someone like that and tells them, well, we don't want to talk to you because you don't believe this way. Okay. Each to their own. But you have no right to speak for other people. And that's what he was doing. Okay. So that irritates me. It frustrates me. And that's why it came out. It was like, it's like, come on. I did have an angry look on my face because, as I stated, I do go back and I watch my videos, and I watch them so that I can see myself, see my actions, see what I'm taking in, and see what my ancestors, what my spirit guides, what my angels, what Mother, Father, God is telling us. And it's not just directed towards you guys, it's directed towards myself too, because that's why I go back and I watch the videos, because it helps me to be self-aware. It helps me to become more self-empowered, because it's messages to me too, even though I'm giving them. It's also the messages for me to receive myself, because, as I stated before, I'm unable to take my own advice. Reason being, because, as I stated, it's always easier to give advice than take it yourself. Like you have therapists, psychologists, what have you, and they give advice and they are there to help you. But it's hard for them themselves to take their own advice, because sometimes their own life is not where they want it. So they're not happy, and that can interfere with our own counseling. Okay, because it becomes part of it. As I stated before, when I went to see a therapist, counselor, what have you, through mental health, I told them that I wanted to do energy healing. And they looked at me and it was like, we can't just do that. And it's like, well, hey, yeah, I can. Who are you to say that I can't just do that? There are people out there doing that. Energy healing is one of the best forms of healing out there. It is the best, because it's not of taking a pill. It's hard to do energy healing on someone who has trouble believing in it, because they don't open themselves up to the opportunity. They close themselves off, so they keep their energy confined. And when you expand that energy and you let it move around and you allow it to expand where it needs to be, because when you're not aware, when you're not self-aware of where like the pain is coming from, then the pain, it gets more intense because you don't release that energy. You block it. You lock it right in. Isilela totayana e kitunikai se topeleta riata indicato doino crianuno yashkle. I know like we get energy blocks in our lower back, and like when I get that, it's just like I just want to crack my body and just like release that energy. And then there's times, and I'm very aware, and it's like taking and you just spread out, and when you spread out and you just kind of expand, you can feel that rush of energy going up to your head, and it's like, oh, what a relief. You get very dizzy. Just the other day, I was with my father, and we were at the station picking up his car, and well, I told him, like I was standing there, and all of a sudden it's just like, whoa, I'm going like this, and it's like, uh-oh, woohoo, we're in for a ride, because I could feel the earth move. And when that happened, my dad's looking at me, and he's like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, welcome to Ascension, because I just felt the earth move. And he's looking at me right weird. And it's like, yeah, Dad, it's real. Like, I felt the earth move. And my dad was fine. He wasn't sick or like really coughing or anything the day before that. He said, oh, I took your cough because I started coughing, and it was bringing up the negative energy. That's the part of being self-aware also, knowing what's happening. And a lot of coughing and bringing up the stuff that congests you and what have you, and bringing it out. And the day after I told my dad, like, welcome to Ascension, and I feel the earth move, he's not feeling well at all. To him, it's like he has the flu or something like that, and he's having a hard time understanding and coming to terms with what I'm saying is real, is true. It's part of the ascension symptoms. And when you're very connected, you can feel that. Like when you get vertigo, okay, you get very off kilter. Okay, that's, to me, that's like the earth is shifting, the earth is moving. This can emotionally e kuitu isru pututayata se kitotoriana kriyato twin. I don't want you to try to understand this language right now, because it can get very complicated. It's like you don't make sense, lady. But that's okay, because it didn't come to make sense right off. It will make sense to you down the road when you start like realizing and when you start self-empowering yourself, and you become self-aware, because you will be more aware of what's transpiring with yourself and those around you. This language, there's many different languages intertwined there. And as I stated, I have a lot that tries to come out at the same time. It's almost like everybody wants to speak to their family, their friends. I do not connect directly to people, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to say, okay, well, I'm connected with this person, and all of a sudden it be a shift, and it's someone else, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to connect you to your loved ones in that way. I'm here with messages. I'm here to give the light codes through language, signing, and eventually I will be showing written light codes as I have them. When I come off as being aggressive or assertive or what have you, that's kind of higher beings, our spirit guides, and they're frustrated with us. Okay, so that's where not everything is all unicorns and rainbows, and it's not all love and light, because it's frustration. It's like, come on, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's like when I get pain, I feel where the pain is. And then it's like, okay, I'm going to transmute this because it's just an energy block. And when I get pain, I told somebody that I say, okay, I have no pain, I have no pain, I have no pain. And that pain goes away. Because it's all in the mind. It's the connection. There's so many nerve endings in the body, which all comes to the brain. Drink lots of water, because as your body's going through the ascension, we are made mostly of water and electricity. Okay? Magnetic. One of these days, I'm going to like levitate everything. And you will too. You feel the energy. And as part of my self-awareness, I've been like, when I feel the energy, I feel it drawing in. And I feel like it's like a pressure here when I do that, and I get the energy there. And I think back to when I was a little girl. Excuse me. To when I was a little girl, and I'd be there, and I'd like wake up in the middle of the night, and it would feel like really weird in between my hands. And I'm like, what the heck? And I feel that right now. It's like a pressure. It feels good. It's nice to be aware. You're aware of all the energies. I found out the other day from a friend, when I explained to her that I went into a place that sold crystals and what have you, and I figured going in there, you would feel massive energy. And I told her I felt nothing. It was like nothing. It's kind of like in an ether. And she explained to me it's because they weren't on my frequency to feel my energy. My energy is very intense a lot of times. And as I got away from there, I started feeling the energy from everything around me again. So it was like, okay, I'm beginning to understand. Like her and I, we are helping each other through this journey in many different ways. She has things to offer that I'm not aware of yet. And I have things to offer to help her on her journey as she helps me on mine, as we're all connected to help one another on our journeys. Hence the spirit guides. We are the spirit guides. We are the masters. We are we are the I am, all. Si tu poleta neta incuditie, ki tu tuesala, esala lushkla manigato to eskriai, kishka. We're gonna do the bowl again, okay? Because I love hearing it. The first time I tried it, I couldn't get it to work, and I was wondering, well, why am I not getting it to work? It's because it wasn't on the right platform. So now that I got it to work, it's like, yes, and I've become very aware. There are times that I come off as bitch, and that's okay because it's part of the process. I'm still growing, and I get frustrated not only with my like it's like I'm frustrated with everyone, but I'm frustrated myself too. And when I'm aware, then I do become more empowered and I have self empowerment. So it's like picking your battles, but taking no shift, only the right shift for you, if that makes sense. Diskreta. Aşkıla umurikriata. Imukuyai. Isole iskra. Isutuhum skriato da minikuda. Se pule aşkıla skriato esrio emikuduye. So I want you, like, what I'd like to see for everyone to do is sit with yourself. Put on a frequency in the background. Lock yourself in a closet. Do whatever you need to do to sit with yourself. To feel yourself, your body, to feel where your thoughts are, to feel where your energy is setting. Just to sit there and kind of go like this and this and tap in to the energy around you, because everything has energy. Like, it's very nice to be outside and feel the energy out there, because it's a nature energy. Everything else is kind of like, it has its own signature, because when you buy secondhand things, okay, you never know when they're enchanted. And somebody will say, like, enchanted, like, really, lady? Are things really enchanted? Yes, things are enchanted. They're enchanted. It's just you have to know what's enchanted and how to use it in a good way. Because as I stated before, there are a lot of things that you find, and I said that if you find it and you're drawn to it and it resonates with you and it seems very familiar, like, I'd like to have this, but I don't know why. And that's a lot of what I do sometimes, and then it's becoming more aware, like as I watch different movies, certain series, and what have you, I become more self-aware, because I look around and I see the stuff that resonates with me to remind me of my past lives, whether it be in this time or eons ago. I had somebody just yesterday, I believe it was yesterday or this morning. I have no time perception right now. The days are just going by fast. It's like, what? But this person, they come to me and they told me that they're finding out that there's been humans here for an extremely long time, and a lot longer than what the mainstream stuff tells us. And that's why you have people telling you, go past the mainstream, because the mainstream is only showing you what they want you to see. And it's going past it that actually will help you see what's real and what they've been hiding from us. And some of you are like, oh, they haven't been hiding nothing. Yeah, they have. They've been hiding a lot of stuff. Okay. The channel for Gaia. Okay. There's a lot of information on there. There's a lot of propaganda that's being used against us, but you need to feel it in here. Okay. It's like feeling it. And that's part of the self-awareness. And it's like, if something doesn't make sense, it's probably because it doesn't make sense for a reason. Because you've experienced it and you know the truth. This person was saying about, like, holy crap, they had technology 12,000 years ago that was beyond our technology. Go figure on that one, right? I know there's people saying about that they've been having trouble with their cell phones and trying to contact people and it going to other numbers or saying it's disconnected. And it's just kind of like, what the heck? Your TVs are going out, everything is glitching, radio stations aren't coming in a lot of the time. It's because the solar flare is coming in. And it's affecting this technology because this is not the real technology. We are the technology. We, ourselves. Did you ever wonder how you knew something, but you never learned it? That's because it's from a past life. Different timeline. It's exhilarating and it's scary sometimes also when you become into the self-awareness, because when you're self-aware, you're aware of other stuff, and it's like, whoa, holy crap, man, I didn't really know that was going on, or didn't know that was real. It's like, whoa, glitch time. But that's okay, because it means if you're glitching, it means that you're saying, like, wait a minute, my brain's going like this. This isn't right. This isn't right. What's going on here? Okay, so just be aware. Excuse me, I turn the light on. Don't want to get hair in there. So yeah, when you go through that, sit with it for a minute. Sit with it for a big minute. And just like kind of look at it, because I know that we are inside a box, as I said. Okay, we're in a little box. But more and more of us are saying, I'm expanding that box. I'm expanding it. And then I'm just going to break that box. And I'm going to see everything. Just don't try to understand what I'm saying, and just feel it, okay? I'm not going to stay on long today because I have a tendency of getting off on different tangents sometimes. And that's because I'm guided to do that. Not tangents, but it's like everything all intertwines, and it actually comes to the same topic that I'm talking about. It just seems like it's long and drawn out. But I do want to say thank you for joining my channel, for subscribing, for those who have commented or liked, viewed. I'm very appreciative of you for that, because it means that you are interested in what I have to say. Some of you may laugh and say, "Lady, I'm just here for the amusement." Here, I'll give you some amusement. Okay. So, with all that being said, just go within and become self-aware, have self-awareness. And with the self-awareness, you will become empowered, and you will have your self-empowerment, and you will be able to transmute things that no longer resonate with you. If it doesn't make sense, just kind of think, okay, is there something I'm supposed to be seeing here as to why it don't make sense? Okay? Be your own. Be your own awareness. Don't have somebody else try to point something out to you. They can help to guide you, but you're the one that has to really see things for what it is, because what one person sees may not be the same as what you see. Because, as I stated before, everybody's looking at things from a different angle, from a different timeline, from a different time zone, realm, dimension, what have you. But we're all coming together. And this is where self-awareness and self-empowerment connect. It brings us to center. Okay? Self-awareness, self-empowerment, center. Mother, Father, center. Hi, Rolly. Okay. We'll do the bowl one more time, and then I will. It's a singing bowl. I said music bowl, but yeah, a singing bowl. Sounds like okay, so I'm going to leave you all with that, and I'm wishing you all a great evening with lots of love, with lots of understanding, caring, and sharing. I want you to all be big, bold, and brave. Most importantly, be yourself. I'm sending you all much love, light, many blessings, and most importantly, very good health to anyone and everyone wanting and willing to receive it. Always be kind to yourself and others. Never give up. Keep going. And most importantly, be your authentic self. Pikituri mana emikuyas kuyas kriwe to lemon garai. Ekutaya sele toy sikimiania. Kriskia sirio toile sirio tore priata emivitia hiskia. Tipketa sumi kuskle siria to eskio to eskrian. Tikituria sele to priata inki to esiono sklemene griata to eskria patotieta. Thank you. Wishing you all a great evening and sending you all love. Tiskine montoria maneta, BQA.